I'm on a walk this morning. I hadn't seen any snakes. Bro, on this trail, I've seen like 6-foot snakes, bro. I swear on everything. And I respect snakes, but I'm scared of snakes just because I don't have any information on snakes. So I screamed and left the park and went to another one. But yeah, just wanted to show the park. Guys, if God removes something out of your life, you'd be a fool to go back. Do you realize that? Say it one more time. If God removes something from your life, you'd be a fool to go back. Why would you go back for a situation that you prayed to be out of? Huh? Why would you go back to a situation you prayed to be out of? I'm still walking, but I'm wearing flip-flops. Normalize wearing flip-flops while walking, because I'm just walking. I'm not running. Like, I'm just cruising. And I can't run right now, which is sad. It's my last day in Houston. I can't run because, if you don't know, I have burns all over my stomach. Today's like the first day I could wear tight shorts, and it's a little itchy and kind of burns a little bit, but it's fine. Nothing I can handle. But I just feel like that walk is so necessary for just success throughout the day. And it's so nice just to walk by everyone. Good morning. You see the same people. Be out here. There's people riding their bikes playing soft Vietnamese music. Like, definitely gonna miss this, but just wanted to come on here and just say that I just got bit by a fire ant on my foot, so maybe wear shoes. Also, like a week ago, I was wearing flip-flops at another park walking, and I got bit by a white spider. So yeah, just wear shoes. Honestly, wear closed-toed shoes. That's like the best options. I've seen like 5 baby snakes, but this is a banana milk latte I've been making, and this actually banana milk isn't that like the best banana milk, but I like it's in its actual milk, so you can imagine, Hey guys, I want to talk about prestige today. I want to talk about, I know it's going viral, but like being able to lose it all and gain it all back, having the confidence to do that. And my latte. I think that in life there's a ton of ebbs and flows, and the only difference between those who are successful and those who suffer are the people who can make it through those ebbs and flows. Me personally, I don't know what makes a winner and a loser. I don't know why some people float and some people sink. I'll never know. I'm not a psychologist. That's not my major. It's not even funny. Yeah, I don't know. I'll never understand why somebody in my family can come from the same, household as me, and they can't handle the trauma as well as I can handle the trauma. Why somebody doesn't see the world in the positive light, why somebody doesn't take advantage of every opportunity that's given to them. I won't understand it. Honestly, I think that, like, if it's in you, it's in you. If you got it, you got it. But I'm saying this, but honestly, like, I used to not have it. And that's why I say that there's, like, ebbs and flows of, like, life and commitment to yourself, commitment to success. I think we all go through time periods where things are just really hard, and the most important thing is that you feel that feeling, but you get up the next day and you do your routine and you start over and you try again, and even if you don't succeed, you fell short, you tried. I always say, like, I shoot for the stars, and even if I don't make it where I'm trying to go, I still land in a pretty decent place. And just trying every day, whatever your goal is gonna get you farther than a lot of people. Like, most people, you'd be surprised, aren't even trying at all. Like, at my college that I go to, there's a lot of smart kids, like very, very smart kids. They don't study, they don't listen in class, they barely take notes, and they'll make hundreds. Imagine if these kids started trying, huh? Like, they'd be, I don't know, they would switch their major to space engineering. I don't know. But I think, like, in the situations that I can think about, like when I feel like I've lost everything, there's been there was like a time period that lasted for 5 years where I was like, bro, I don't have anything. Like, this is like, God, when is this gonna end? And I would pray every night, and guess what? Nothing happened. And then one day, I was sick of it. I was sick of being unhealthy. I was sick of like having no self-respect. I was sick of having no goals. And so I just changed one day. I think that, like, I realized that maybe the people around me didn't respect me, didn't believe in me, didn't have faith in what I could do. But you know what? Like, God does. And knowing that God has faith in me changed my life, because if nobody else believes in you, God believes in you. And that, like, is what pushed me through it. And honestly, like, it changed the trajectory of my life. And just slowly, every day, building that consistency, I was able to, break these generational cycles in my family that have been going on for God knows how long. You do that, and, like, I still wasn't satisfied with where I was at. Like, I feel like I definitely walk around with an ego. I walk around with a chip on my shoulder. I'm working on it. I feel like I have something to prove. I feel like going at something in life, people don't talk about this. Sometimes anger, like in trying to prove something, is enough to get you going. And you're not supposed to do things out of spite, but sometimes I do. So, but once you accomplish that thing out of spite, it's like I accomplished what people said I couldn't do. I made it to college, right? And I did this all on my own accord, working for myself. I got all the jobs I wanted. No phone call, no help. As I said, I would listen to Liz before I'd go into an interview. Just a kid, no guidance. I have no clue what's going on. No mommy, daddy's credit card. And, like, I don't know, man. I don't even want to talk about how bad it was. But, like, I'm not going to talk about how bad it was. But slowly, like, building yourself up, like, picking yourself up off the ground and saying, well, I don't have a lot to offer at the moment, but I know what I can do. I know I have my left and my right hand, and I can get to work. Like, the Derek Washington, is that his name? Where he's like, Daryl? I don't know. He's like, put down the gun and get a job. That's the first step, is to put down the gun and get a job. And then once I started gaining my own financial mobility, I was able to, like, do things that my family was never able to do for me. And, like, support myself. And it felt so disrespectful, me being like, F you, I don't have to listen, I have a fucking job. Like, I would never say that to anyone, but, like, in person. Maybe in my head. College freshman year, and I feel out of place, and I've reached my goals, but, like, and you're, like, looking around, and you're like, damn, I'm not fucking anywhere, and like I kind of hate this school, and like I don't really know what I want to do anymore, and like I go to my business class and they're talking about body language, and I'm like, this class is $6,000, and I'm learning about body language. Like and not that I'm above that, but just, you know, a kid who comes from nothing, like, this is something that I learned from. I learned body language from actual work, like from actually working in sales, you know. So it's just, it was, I don't know, I fell into another depression. I fell into another, like, oh, I'm not good enough. Like, I started losing passions. I was like, I chose the wrong place. Like, so many mistakes and just so much regret. And then I almost lost it all. I almost completely lost it all. I almost lost my chance to go to that school. I almost, all the people that I met, the church I was going to, the jobs that I had set out, the family connections that I had made there, I almost lost it all, literally. And I was so sad and depressed for like a month and a half. I was crying every single day. I'm a person, I like to stay busy, so when something's bothering me, I fill that void by staying busy 24/7. So filling up my days, going out in the hot sun and torturing myself, working out. Like, I was filling my days up with golf, tennis, swimming, tanning, talking to friends, family, like just avoiding anything, right? And then but it catches up to you, and then eventually I was like, you know what, like, I'm about to lose it all. Everything that I worked for the last, 18 years just to get to college, something that none of my family's ever done. Like, I'm not pregnant. I made it out of my teen years, and I'm not pregnant. And I'm about to lose everything that I've worked for. And I just was like, no, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lose this, bro. Like, I'm gonna make it work. Like there's never been a moment in my life where God hasn't made it work. Even if I just got by slightly, like, God has always made it work. And I have complete and utter faith that he will take care of me. I think also, like, I'm not afraid to, like, lose it all, be the underdog, and work really, really hard for the things that I want in life. And I want to encourage you guys to be the underdog and work really, 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 really hard for the things you want in life. And in my opinion, like, working for the things that you want in life is going to be so, so much more sweet than getting handed things. Not that, the people who get handed those things don't deserve them, but it's just like it when you come from nothing and you work your whole way up, like, that's prestige. Like, being able to lose everything, lose all hope, and then get it back, a slow incline, that's consistency. That's when I feel good. Like, sometimes I get so locked in that, like, I swear it's tunnel vision. Like, nothing phases me, and I can feel myself getting into that phase again. I was only in this phase one other time in life. I think it was like 17, where I just came out of that funk, and I was like, bitch, we're gonna make it out the hood. Like, I gotta get out of here. Like, and I think that, like, never set yourself short. If there's, like, a tiny bit of a chance that it could work out, I would work for it. If you know it's worth it, if you know that this is what you want, if you know that life is long and you have plenty of time to get your degree, that you have plenty of time to, work hard, time out your schedule, plan everything perfectly. Maybe you're missing out on some fun. Maybe you're missing out on some parties. Like, maybe you're not X, Y, and Z, But listen, I rather work like a dog in my early 20s and 30s so I can relax in my 40s, I tell you what. So I think that's prestige. And prestige doesn't happen overnight, but it's an honor to lose it all. and do yourself, you know, do yourself your own, like, your own good, please, and gain it all back. Because whatever you lose, you get 7 times fold. You get 7 times fold. But you have to trust God has faith. Trust God has a plan. Trust God is watching you, and He sees you. You know, He might not hand it in your lap, but He's guiding you. And what He has given you is 2 arms and 2 legs.